Hi, can you believe it is already day 7? It is, as I'm editing this is, oh, it's 10th of October. I thought it was 11th. I, man, the concept of time is flying from me, which is not good for my mental health. I'm not having a good time, but it's okay. Anyway, it's drip today. I'm using a microphone in my headphones. Last time I was like, okay, I found the perfect position for it and I know what to do. I know what effects to put on it to, reduce the noise and whatnot. And now that headphones that's gone. I don't know where it is, so I have to use a different one and I need to put different effects and whatnot. And it's just constant figuring shit out. I'm tired. I'm very very tired. All right. My misery aside, let's talk about the drawing. So drip, right? I mean, it's quite an obvious one. It's something you can see, something you can visualize. Um, so I was thinking about it, and I thought about Princess Bubblegum. She's a character from Adventure Time. I love Adventure Time a lot. It's quite everything to me. It's the reason why I was like, I'm gonna be an animator, and now I'm not an animator. But I don't know what the future holds anyway. So I love that show, okay? And Princess Bubblegum is a very cool character, and her backstory is that she kind of dripped out of Mother Gum, and she's basically a piece of gum, I guess is the thing. I was thinking about that, and this was back when I was like, oh, I'm gonna make things scary. So this is the last one that I made it spooky. In my future drawings, hopefully, I'm gonna make them nice. We'll see. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'll figure everything out. Just life is a constant figuring things out. How great is that? So I decided to draw a person who is kind of covered in gum, I guess, or who is made of gum. I drew the some lumps in the head, so it looks like hair or brains. Um, so that's fun. This time I used a 2B pencil to sketch, and then I did line art on top. I don't know if I like it better. I kind of like some texture. Like, I'm so weird. Every time when I start something new, I never can like capture the beauty of the first one. For some reason, the first attempt is always the most beautiful, and then I just cannot match that excellence ever again. Like, do you relate? Is that just me? Because I don't know. Usually with people, it's like, oh, the first few, they suck. Like they don't know what they're doing, so it's not as good. But then as they try, they get better and better, so they do better with time. For some reason, for me, the first one, because I'm so anxious and I want to do good, I do the first one perfectly, or like the first one's really good, and then I'm like excited and just want to do it more. But like as I keep doing, it's never matching the excellence of the first one for some reason. And then I get more and more discouraged, and then I quit. That's why I'm a quitter. There you go. It's because too much of a perfectionist in the first one. Yeah, moral of the story, kids, don't be perfectionists. Just do crap. Be crappy. That's the moral. Anyway, like it doesn't look like gum, but I made it pink, so it's kind of like gum, maybe some melted gum. I don't know. I don't know what I was thinking. I wasn't thinking anything. I just wanted to draw something. This was the image that popped into my head, and I was like, yep, good enough, let's draw it. Oh gosh, I think it's so upsetting that my mental health is very, very bad right now, and I have to talk about something that made me very, very happy when I was in a lost place. Anyway, there it goes, I guess. I The fact of the matter is, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know if you do, but I don't. I don't know. I don't know anything. And I'm just too aware of not knowing that I don't dare claim anything, and I don't know what I'm gonna do. And I don't know what I should do. I know we are the masters of our lives and we can choose to do whatever we want, but that's just too many possibilities, you know. It's just giving me too much option that I just don't know what to do with it. And even if you try to, you know, constrain me, you have to do this only, then I will burst, you know. It just makes me want to cry. It's just not gonna work. So I don't understand myself, and I don't know what I want to do. Is the thing. Like I don't have like just one passion. Some people, you know, they have this one thing that they want to do with their lives. Um, I don't necessarily have that. Like I wouldn't say that, but there are things that actually make me happy. That sometimes they fail to make me happy, and that is absolutely horrible. Because that means that then I don't have anything to live for. And that's called depression. Thanks. Thank you for coming to my lecture. So yeah, I've been battling depression for all my life, really, and it doesn't get easier. Um, the thing with it is that it is sometimes good. Like sometimes I'm doing everything I can do. I'm taking my meds in time. I'm taking walks. I'm keeping busy. I'm trying to do things that I like. I, you know, push myself to go out and have connections and whatnot, even though I find it very, very difficult to trust people or convince myself that things are gonna go all right because my brain constantly, I also have anxiety, so it's like my brain constantly tells me, oh, it's gonna go bad. Oh, you're gonna die. Oh, that car is gonna, like, that car is gonna smash you right now. Normal people don't think these things every single day. I mean, you might sometimes feel unsafe and feel bad or have these kind of thoughts, but it would go away, you know. But for me, it is that constant, and I have to live with this. I have to forcefully tell myself, hey, I'm gonna be okay, it's fine. And it is so hard to believe that voice because I know it is fake, or like it is just, you know, when you tell yourself it's gonna be fine when you don't believe that it's gonna be fine, it's not it's not fine. But you have to tell yourself that it's gonna be fine because what else are you gonna do? What else are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Just sit and do nothing? You can't do that forever. Um, you know, it is so bad. So yeah, I guess sometimes I feel like this dude that I'm drawing. I'm like, there's a lot of things that weigh me down and just make me feel slimy and gross. But I have to still, you know, crawl my way out of there. Oh, PB, I'm sorry. I know that's not her story at all. She's such a determined woman that she's like, you know, she's literally the emperor of her whole kingdom. So I'm basically not like her at all. But I admire her a lot. She's pretty awesome. And I don't know, like I said I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know my position in the world, what I'm supposed to do with my life. But I also know I I want to create something. I've always been a very creative person. I assumed everybody was creative, but apparently not. Um Actually, this is news to me. Like, I recently learned that some people don't have inner voice, and I it's bonkers to me. Like, I cannot fathom that because my inner voice never shuts up. So it is just incredible to me. Like, how possibly just impossible to me. And my brain constantly creates stuff, just even when I don't want to, and I usually don't want to, because usually the things that it creates are scary things, like, oh, I'm gonna die any moment, okay, whatever, stuff like that. But sometimes it's not. Sometimes I create characters and situations, or be like, oh, what would I do in this situation, just, I don't know, thinking to myself, having arguments, winning fights in my head. There's like a whole world up in my head, um, that I, like, personally, I don't find it too different to my real life. Um, I'm not sure if that's problematic. I'm not sure if it's because I'm mentally ill, or if it's just something that some people do. Maybe it's just a character quirk. It's fine. Um, and I don't know if I'm neurodivergent or anything. I have no idea. Um, I've been to therapists since I was 16, so I'm assuming if I were, they would tell me, I guess. Or at least they would tell my parents, like, come on, I would know by now. So I'm thinking, oh, I'm probably neurotypical. Maybe I'm just very imaginative. I don't know. And they didn't say I have ADHD or anything. It's just depression and anxiety. It's not that I have problems with functioning, but I just have problems with wanting to function. I guess. I guess that's how we can determine that. I mean, the thing is, I do want to. I do want to do a lot of things. I want to be an amazing artist. I wanted to be an animator, and I still do. But I think I just will fail. I want to write movies and shit, but I think because I don't have Hollywood parents, I'm never gonna be there. Um, which is okay. I don't need to be in Hollywood in order to make movies, but I need some people, and I'm just so unable to form connections with people, let alone anyone who is interested in the things that I find very valuable. Like, I'm so scared. I'm so scared of connecting with people and those connections ending up uh messed up, basically, because this is just what happened this whole time. My life, like, whenever I made friends, it all kind of crumbled away. And I'm learning now that it's something that happens. Like, apparently, you make friends, and then those friendships don't always last. Like, I always, I've been watching movies and reading books with, like, lifelong friendships, and I guess this is what we all desire, but it's just so rare, maybe impossible even. Just doesn't happen, especially nowadays. Like, everything is very quick paced, and everything comes and goes, and people are very expendable at this point, which is so sad, but I don't know. And I'm the kind of person who's really, it's really difficult for me to open up and have meaningful relationships, have friendships with people, because it really, really hurts when a person tries to hurt me with like emotional stuff. I don't know, if they're mean to me, my whole day is ruined. My whole week even. Just because my friend was mean to me. I mean, needless to say, I'm just sensitive. I guess that's what I can say. I'm sensitive. I'm gooey. I'm I don't know. Sometimes I feel like a slug. I don't want to do anything. But I also want to, because I'm a human being. I want to live my life to the fullest. Like, I want to do something that is meaningful to me. That's it. That's really it. Like, I want to do something meaningful. And I'm just struggling. I'm struggling to get there. I'm struggling to keep it up when I start, because it's just so difficult to face that I'm not perfect, that I will always make mistakes. Like, of course I make mistakes. Like, what else was I gonna do? Do everything perfectly? It just isn't. There's no such thing. Yeah. Hopefully one day I will learn. So yeah, I really couldn't do anything for about 2 days. And lately I've been feeling very sluggish and lame. But yeah, today I kind of tried to edit this video. I drew this a few days before. Yeah, I'm going through something. It's gonna get better. I know. It always does. It's always bad a little bit, and then gets better. And then that good time also doesn't last. It gets bad again. It's just what's always been. It's just the way it is. I'm not surprised at this point, but it still sucks though. It's still not a good feeling when I'm very down and just pushing myself to get out of it, but it is so hard, it's difficult, and it's so annoying, and it feels so unfair, but it is what it is, you know? I just I just accept it and just push through anyway. Yeah, maybe I should congratulate myself more. Maybe I should realize that I'm doing something very difficult. Because I rarely ever do. I don't, pat myself on the back and be like, oh yeah, I did good today. I'm mostly like, of course I'm supposed to do the good thing. When I'm going through a bad thing, it's all my fault. It's just not. I can't control everything. And the things I can control, I'm already doing my best. I don't know why I'm so harsh on myself. I'm trying to learn self-compassion. I'm trying to get out of this self-pity, self-hatred kind of loop, because it's not helping me. I've hated myself for years and years, and it's not good, obviously. So I'm trying to change that. And it's really difficult, but I think I can do it. I know I can at least try. So yeah. See you in the next one.